Well, the Backcountry Horsemen is a group of volunteers who provide service to the public land managers throughout the country. We're actually coast to coast now. We got 22 states. Just added Kansas, believe it or not. They have Backcountry Horsemen now. But we exist for the purpose of being an advocate for the continued use of pack and saddle stock on the public lands. In order to get a seat at the table when the discussions are being made about the rules and regulations and policies, we provide public service to the land managers by doing work projects and volunteer work. And of course, we're not anti-anybody, we're pro-horse, but the work we do on trails and everything benefits all of the trail users. I've even ridden my mule string on an ATV trail, and everybody was very, very polite. And we have a ton of fun in the wilderness and on all public lands. But the wilderness is especially for backcountry horsemen because we believe in the minimal tool aspects. We're trying to keep alive the skills of wilderness packing. I love crosscut saws and bucking and limbing and making sure that those trails are better than for the people that come after me when I'm going in. And there's something about being an old guy and leaving that trail nice and clean behind is kind of a legacy of sorts, if you will.
My name is Matthew Bowen, and I work for Snow Canyon Trail Rides, and we offer a commercial riding experience in Snow Canyon Park and up here in the BLM.
So how often do you guys go out? Just every day throughout the year?
Not every day. I go year-round, 7 days a week. If someone wants to go for a ride, I'm more than happy to take them. Summer months we come up here, it's a little cooler, a little higher elevation, and so it's a nice ride. A lot of times we do an evening ride, but it's a great look.
So about how long do the rides usually last?
General rides, typical ride is 2 hours, but we'll take anybody for 3 or 4 hour rides. I guess we're always looking for the best temperatures and the least amount of people.
Do you think that wilderness has benefited your business specifically?
It has. It's nice. A lot of people come out. We get a lot of people from Europe, and we get a lot of people from the Midwest and the East Coast, and they look for a Western experience, and this is about as Wild West as it gets. You see a little bit of it coming up the trail today. We get a horse out of sorts, and good thing I'm sticky.
Yeah, I'm glad that was not my horse. I don't know, I probably would have flown right off.
A lot of times you'll see hawks out. They sometimes will follow the horses. The horses tend to kick up the rabbits, and they figure out that that's a free meal. Rattlesnakes kind of get people excited. Generally you hear them a lot long before you see them, but I generally can point them out. You're not going to see much difference between now and 100 or 200 years ago in areas like this. You get some untouched wilderness. You can kind of feel that maybe like you're Lewis and Clark. But yeah, it's nice to get away. I don't think I've had anyone tell me that it's been a bad look. There's not a bad look at the canyon here, the country here. For me, I don't. You're not much of a cowboy if you're on foot, and unless your horse's name is Foot, then you're in pretty good shape. But yeah, for me, it's a great job. I can't. You can't beat the office. You get to talk to a lot of people. And the best part is I get to be around horses all the time. That's my job is with horses.
It's not because my daughter may ride a horse in the wilderness. It's because maybe my great-great-great-granddaughter might ride a horse in that wilderness. So wilderness is important because it's what we have for our future. And I'm not just talking about the immediate future, I'm talking about long-term future.